Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari pledged to fight corruption, create employment, rid Nigeria of impunity and nepotism, eradicate poverty and reduce the burden of the average Nigerian. It's been 1 year since he was sworn into office, and on today's episode of the Osasu Show, we will hear everyday Nigerians assess his performance thus far. Stay with us. So we're here with Mr. Thank God again. Thank you for joining us again. Remember we interviewed you 1 year ago?
So as of now, price of goods has increased.
How come?
Well, I can't actually tell. Maybe that is a part of the change.
President Buhari has been in office for 1 year now. What is your assessment of his performance so far? And has your opinion on him changed?
As last time I spoke with you, I told you that things was increasing. As of now, we have seen change in government. We have seen change in Aso Villa, but in commodities or environmental something, we have never seen a change. Rather, we see a change. Things are just increasing and getting worse. There's no improvement. Show that there is a new government that is effective, that's more better than those that left the office.
So what changes have you seen in the past 1 year?
To me in particular, I have never seen any positive change because nothing have improved to my knowledge. In everything, cost of commodities is high. And if it comes to electricity, it's low to compare the past government. We are still having the optimistic that things will be better. But as of now, I feel the past one is better to me to compare the present one as of things at present.
Okay, so what advice would you give President Buhari to make positive changes in the lives of you and your colleagues here in the market?
It shouldn't depend on advisors. So they should have people that is very trustworthy, that knows what is happening in the market. Let the price of goods come down, at least to the common man. If you look at it, the common people are suffering. Maybe the people in the government or the people in high on the top, they are not feeling it. I know quite all right. So it should come down so things will be cheaper to people and people will feel there is a change indeed in the government.
So can you give me an idea of how much things cost right now as opposed to 1 year ago?
November last year, we are selling a mudu of rice 300, 350. But as of now, we are selling 500, 550 based on the quality of the rice.
Wow. Okay. Then what of beans and palm oil and all these other commodities?
Tremendously. All these things is highly increased. Garena, instead of 200, 150, now we are selling 250, 300.
Do you have any final words to the government?
All I have to say that let government come down, let them know. Let them come to the common man. People are suffering, people are crying. Though they are crying silently. Nobody wants to speak out. Nobody wants to speak. I don't know what is the reason.
Okay. Mr. Thank God, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm here with Mr. Chido, who sells all these drinks and some rice. So, Mr. Chido, how is your assessment? What is your assessment of President Buhari's 1 year in office?
And to be honest with you, this one don't pass our power. We no fee buy, we no fee sell. Bag of rice now from 7,000 naira to 16,000. Just now, I understand people now don't come tell me say they are more now from 2,000 naira to 2,300. The thing is getting out of hands. We can't sell. The only thing we don't add money for this market now, toilets where we go. Now the only thing we no add money. That one na 30 naira. See bag of beans now. From 7,000 to 20-something thousand. Last week we did they say subsidy. Me as I tell like this, I don't know what in be subsidy. Now leg now a businessman na leg now I dey use come market from Apo Junction to this place now na 300 naira, 200 naira. So I beg, make una help us talk to this man. This thing don't pass our power. I dey hear bondage. I think na joke. The thing now don't there at the mouth. I beg, make una help us. I beg. This thing don't pass our power. We can't see markets. It just be like bend the ground. Before if you enter this gate now, it go reach 2 hours before you go drive in. Now it be like say where would the play ball. I beg, more than help us. Everything, anything where they like this, where they here now don't add money, including Ugo, even Ogusi.
But do you think
we where they start market now, if they tell what to the system. In fact, even family people go carry their picking come inside market, come they beg. Some of them they don't push them from work.
But the government claims that this is because of the past administration. So the past administration, the rot and the corruption that occurred there, we're now feeling the after effect in this administration. Do you
now
believe
I'm not concerned us with past administration. Administration, they don't tell where they come, they go. Buhari man, one of Buhari and this president, not be past administration in be. Person who clamp that time, he complain. That person no move ahead. Every time past administration, if you want people go kill him, forge ahead. Money where they say in the fine, they collect money. No be our money, no be who they cheat. We don't forgive those people. Make you know go collect the money again. We don't dash them. We will just forge ahead. Now he get them, we send them. Now that money now they bring problem. Okay, the little one where they collect now, make them use and do something now. I will go die for hungry. Where you never go now, in they go. That one no concern. No, those people now don't vote them. Not before this country doing vote. Not be here them vote at me. Make you can't do the job. Huh? How many times Obama don't come this country? How many times a president of France don't come here? Not even be president when they travel. I beg. The travel don't too much. You don't do. If you don't go feel continue, make it tell us more. We'll just pay and do one way you don't do. Even do one way you never do. Make them pay and make you go sit down. I beg. People don't suffer well for this country.
Okay. So what last words do you have advice to the government, and in general, what can you say representing the Nigerian people?
As far as I'm concerned, I'm not sure so we get government too. To me, now everybody now hustler. All those people where they represent us, now then they kill us. We don't get representative at all. At all. They know they even try for us. Now they are pocket. You know they see where they fight for us. They fight for behalf. Not be their money they fight. I beg, we no get, I beg.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Chido.
I beg, make it send them. Person where hungry kill, and person where they kill for civil war, all of them dead na dead. Person no go there hungry go kill her. It's better than kill there than to die, starve, die for hungry. I beg, no one help us, I beg. Everything now don't add money. Everything. Abba, thing don't too much.
But what are some positive things that you've seen in this government?
Nothing like positive, nothing like negative. Everything does stagnant.
So no good thing about this?
Nothing, we just there one place, we there blank, we don't know where would they go.
What of light, electricity, has it improved?
You get light, you where they do interview, I get light for your house. Now we don't provide light for ourselves now. Now fuel now we they use.
So there is no good thing this administration has done in 1 year?
You 1 year of my what? You know they see no good thing.
But they say 1 year is still, a short period of time. Maybe we should give the president another year to settle
How many years you want me to give him? May they give him 20 years. If you're a good leader, even a month is okay. Under 1 year, now all of us on the rot. So before that 3 years now, I'm be saying you don't go see anybody for this 8 again.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chido.
My name is Prince Anton Chukwuma. This is our government. They not doing fine with yours. Me myself, I have 5 children. To go to school now will holler to me. I know some money to pay for shop rent, house rent, food. So everybody is suffering. Mudu of God is there 250 naira. If you have 5 children, you can't pay food there. One mudu of rice is 550 naira. You can't pay food 5 children. Then yam now, you can't carry 1,000 and buy yam where you go eat 2 times. Now once. And that once you go play food. So even cola nut, you can't get 15 naira on. They're from 100 naira up. Those things, we get it in our land. Nobody say importer. Now this country, we get that one. How Nigeria they go? We don't know.
So waiting on a chop for your house yesterday?
Now, with the egusi soup. Without fridge, no meat. The fridge we buy now this kote, That's why they carry bone. Now we manage with the crayfish and eating. Because I'm selling crayfish, that's why I get the crayfish from my shop. If to go and buy it, I can't see money to buy it and join the soup and eating.
But can you tell me one positive thing this administration has done? One thing that is good that this administration has done?
Well, they do something good sometimes, but they have problem with themselves. The APC not like themselves. They're getting problem for house up and down, up and down. Be that something they do, our slave president, go court, go this way. Those something they don't they go. They're supposed to land up like this, land one table, and settle themselves and lose this country to go front.
Do you think the government understands the plight, understands what you are going through in this market?
Yes, they know what is going in this market. They know. They know this is causing because all the borders is closed.
So what else? Okay, what other problems can the government...
NEPA issue. We don't get light. More than 3 weeks now, I never see light from my side. To see my pipe for Wahala.
But the government says it's because of those pipeline vandals. The people who go and destroy the pipelines, that's why you don't see light.
They are hungry. If they not be hungry, they cannot go break pipe. Where person where no get where to plant anything in land and eat. Not to break pipe. Let them go and make peace with those people. So that all of us can carry ourselves up. That's the solution.
So what are your final words to the government? President Buhari, he's watching this. What are you going to tell him?
Our president is trying sometimes, but this too much of travel is too much. Let him stay, see what is happening in this country, so that he settle this country.
But he said he's traveling to go and bring money back for us.
We don't see the bag now. The travel is too much. Let him come down and stay and make peace with God, all the leaders, so that everybody day is normal. Because the 12 way they 12, you know the day. Sometimes you don't know what they happen in this country.
Thank you so much. I'm here with Mr. Eze Solomon, graduate of Enugu State Institute of Management and Technology. Thank you so much for granting us this interview. So, can you give us your assessment of Mr. President's administration in the past 1 year from your graduate perspective?
I can't say he's not trying, but the masses, they need to consider the plight of the masses. We have been complaining, and it seems like he don't want to pay listening ear to the masses, most especially this traveling aspect of it. We know how much they have spent in this very traveling aspect of it, which would have helped in developing, most especially, the ordinary man who cannot afford 3 square meals in this country. Come to the aspect of corruption fighting. He is trying in that very issue, but there are some people that are key problem to this country, which he needs to attend to first before this very one he's fighting now. I know there is no way he can bite the finger that fed him. This very corruption fighting is, I think there is preferential treatment on it. There are some people need to brought to book, but it just...
Like who?
I can't mention them. But we all know them. Most especially those that helped him during campaign and the rest of it.
So you think he needs to fight more corruption amongst his party members?
Of course. He don't need to be biased. He needs to do it so that people will see that he's not treating the other people the other way around.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
I see myself above what I'm seeing now, because as a graduate, I have worked in so many places, but the money is not enough. That's why I'm now trying to engage myself in business where I can establish myself and employ other people. Self-employed is what I'm planning for myself now.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
God bless you. Miss Rahila Ayuba, undergraduate from Nasarawa State University. Thank you for joining me on today's program. So can you tell me your own assessment of Mr. President's 1 year in office?
Government has tried, though not 100%, he has tried a little bit. The prices of foodstuff is skyrocketed. He should talk to companies that produce foodstuff, like all these drinks. You should talk to them, they should negotiate on prices. Like bag of rice, before it was 8,500, 9,000, now bag of rice is getting to 15,000, 16,000. Please, I want to plead with the Nasarawa state government. He should do something and call off the strike. We're supposed to graduate this year. And because of the strike, it's taking us to next year. And people that were supposed to graduate last year, yes, they are graduating this year, and still we are still at home.
Why is there a strike? And how long has the strike held?
Since March up to now, they've not done anything about it. Lecturers are striking. I think it's about allowances. It's getting to 3 months now. Before you know it, to get to 6 months. Before you know it, to get to 1 year. Some people have even gotten married. When we resume, you see some people with children. You see them with rings. Please, the government should do something and call off this strike. We are tired of staying at home.
I bet more than help us beg this government. Things they hard for inside this market. Last year, carton of fish na 9,000. Now carton of fish is 15,000. Apple where they buy 6,500, now na 9,000. They think don't hard also, we no fit talk. Any customer wey come now, if we tell them no dey green. I beg. Tomatoes now, nobody fit buy tomatoes. A basket of tomatoes now is 26,000 naira. I know they sell them, but people they sell them, they complain. More than help us beg our government. May they do something about it. I beg. Now poor people no go fit come market again. They be big man, their children they outside though. We will there for Gariki modern market here. I beg. We not get into we want to make it help us. I beg. Make they carry the price of everything come down. I beg. We not get into we want to talk again. Ah, rice now na SB. Big man cannot, poor man cannot chop rice. A bag of rice now is 17,000 to 18,000. Eh? Where would they go for this country?
So what do you eat in your house?
Now waiting at they eat now local rice now because my money no do for the big man rice now local rice. Local rice, even the local rice must don't worse. Ah.
But you see the chop stew.
For where? Now dried tomatoes now I buy day before yesterday, and that dried tomatoes must if no good for stew. Basket of tomatoes now that dustbin basket is 3,000. Small rubber is 500. So what you now want me to do? I bet would they cry you?
One good thing, the government don't do one good thing for this money.
When they change, where now what now wahala? We change we don't see auntie. Tell us they change. Tell us. Now we not go fit buy meat again no. Meat now na agaga na big man they go for meat. Fish where poor man supposed to go now. Poor man cannot buy fish again.
But the president they talk say now because of the corruption where did that past administration. Now why Nigerians they suffer where they suffer.
Now you talk am but we will not see am. Oh, now you talk am. Now you talk about we will not see am. I beg, make you release money for us. Everywhere corruption day. No government way good, but now only God can easily come down and do something.
Thank you so much, madam.
No problem, auntie. Thank you. No problem. Mona tell her what me I talk. But I will say police no go arrest me because if they arrest me now, I know the thing I will carry they feed my pikin.
No, they're not going to arrest you. This not democracy. If you talk with you one talk, the government no go arrest you for
okay, thank you very much.
God bless you.
You are welcome. You know, see as at the hawker, if I no hawk this apple now, fish, nothing there for this fish. I go they shout 50, 50, 50. That 50 again, they go the price at 30 naira. You know good. I bet you will go on strike. And if you go on strike, it will affect poor people. Now we will be the poor man. The big men will go sit down there till nothing concerned them. I beg. You know, see as this road is dry. No money. We the enter market. I beg, get me talk to
No problem. Thank you so much, ma'am.
You are welcome, oh, my sister.
I'm here with Mr. Hassan. He sells bitter cola and cola nut. Thank you for joining me on today's program. Mr. Hassan, what is your assessment of President Buhari's first year in office?
Alhamdulillah.
We are grateful for this government that is made up of honest people. People are complaining about it, but their motives for complaining are best known to themselves, because the truth is everybody is enjoying the peace that this government has brought about. Today, you can move about without fear of any violence. To Allah be the praise. Before now, we would go out and we would not be sure whether we would come back safely. Today, Allah has ended this problem. We had to endure searches when we wanted to enter the market, like we were all suspects. All that is behind us now. Brothers and sisters, let us continue enduring. Our patience will be rewarded.
What change have you seen in your life so far since President Buhari took office?
The change we desired for our country has come, because today everybody can go about their business freely. I am confident that in the near future, this government will meet all our demands. May Allah direct our President and his cabinet. May Allah help all of us.
Thank you so much.
We thank God for this, our President General Muhammadu Buhari, Nigeria President. We are very happiness to you in Nigeria. We have peace in our man now, but our problem is the food. We don't have food in ground.
Welcome back to the Osasu Show. Before we went on break, we asked Nigerians to assess President Buhari's performance thus far. The response, as you saw, was overwhelming, as practically everyone we interviewed, irrespective of gender, tribe, and religion, described their increased plight and suffering. According to the Business Insider newspaper, Nigeria's economy crisis is getting worse. This assessment was made on the brink of the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics revelation that the country's economy shrank by 0.4% in the first quarter, which is way worse than expected. What does this even mean? Economists were expecting the country to grow by 1.8% year on year, according to the Bloomberg consensus, but that did not happen. As a matter of fact, between December 2015 and March 2016, the population of unemployed Nigerians increased by 518,000 to over 1.4 million. The Nigerian Bureau of Statistics attributed this to the failure of the government to meet its target of creating a minimum of 1.5 million jobs required for the period to keep the unemployment rate constant at 10.4% before the end of December 2015. Has President Muhammadu Buhari completely failed? I personally do not think so, although it is hard to convince the general populace suffering from no power, no fuel, and unemployment. It is my belief that with the economic stimulus to inject 350 billion naira into the economy, which was proposed by the Vice President, His Excellency Professor Yemi Osinbajo, and the Honorable Minister of Finance, Mrs. Kemi Adeosun, will ease the burden of the average Nigerian for a short while. However, this is not a long-lasting solution to Nigeria's economic downturn. You see, previously on the Osasu Show, we've discussed diversification and a plethora of solutions that can alleviate poverty and soften the blow of our current economic hardship, particularly as it applies to the poorest of the poor in our society. You can watch that episode along with others on our website, www.theosasushow.com. We will continue bridging the gap by giving a voice to the voiceless and discussing Nigeria's state of affairs. So join us in the conversation. You can call the number on the screen or follow us on social media at The Osasu Show and at Osasu Igbinedion on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'll see you same time, same place next week. And until then, take very good care of yourself.